It is not unusual for all the worksheets in a particular workbook to be very much the same as each other. For instance, you might have a workbook that contains information for each month in a year. This particular workbook I'm looking at right here has worksheet tabs for January, February, March, and we haven't entered anything into any of the tabs so far. But we might want to, let's say, put a heading at the top in cell A1 on each of these cells, and we want it to be the same heading, and it's just going to be the company name. Well, one of the ways that you can do that, rather than typing it into each individual worksheet, is go ahead down here at the bottom of the screen. You can see that we can select different months. I'm going to go ahead and select the first month, January, and then I'm going to hold down the Shift key as I click on the last month, March. And you may have been able to tell that these all became highlighted. They're all white right now. January is the one that's actually selected and shown on the screen. That's why it shows in bold, but the other ones are selected. And now if I go back up here to my cell A1 and I type worldwide widgets in here, and then I can make it bold and italics, and I'm going to increase the font size just a little bit to 18. And now I've got that cell set the way that I want it to be set. If I now go down here, down to the bottom, and I select one of the other months, you can see that I've got March selected now, and son of a gun, it has worldwide widgets all formatted exactly the same way. So does February, so does January. Now if I go to here and I type 1, 2, 3, it doesn't show up in February because I only had the January tab selected down at the bottom. You can see that it's there, but not in March or February. But if you start by selecting which tabs or which worksheets you want to affect and then make the change, then it affects all of those worksheet tabs that you had selected at the time that you made the change. The important thing to remember is that when you're done making the change that you want to affect all the worksheet tabs, you have to click on one specific worksheet tab to unselect all the other ones, just like we did before we typed 1, 2, 3 in here.